Welcome to Concept with Justin, where the beauty of nature meets innovative design. In this serene oasis, we're surrounded by the tranquility of green potted plants, carefully crafted to bring balance and harmony. Any space. First, let's talk about the selection of plants. The backyard features a variety of plants in different textures, sizes, and colors. Adding depth and visual interest to the space. From tall, stately trees to low-lying ground covers, each plant plays a specific role in the overall design. The use of different textures, such as ferns, succulents, and palm leaves, adds a rich and layered look to the space. Next, let's discuss the placement of the potted plants. The backyard is divided into different zones, each with its own unique arrangement of plants. The tallest plants are placed at the back, creating a sense of depth and height. Smaller plants are placed in front, adding a sense of balance and harmony to the space. The use of repeated patterns and shapes adds a cohesive and unified look to the overall design. Now let's talk about the containers. The pots and planters in this backyard are just as important as the plants themselves. From sleek and modern to rustic and vintage, the containers add a touch of personality and style to the space. The use of different materials, such as terracotta, cement, and metal, adds a sense of variety and interest. Each plant is a masterpiece, carefully selected to complement its companions, and together they form a symphony of shape, form, and hue. The delicate tendrils of the ivy, the stately grandeur of the ferns, and the radiant blooms of the flowers all blend in perfect harmony like a beautifully choreographed dance. Every element, from the subtle curves of the planters to the carefully considered placement of each specimen, has been meticulously thought out to create a sense of balance and harmony. As we step into this verdant oasis, our eyes are immediately drawn to the lush foliage that surrounds us. The courtyard, a hidden gem nestled within the confines of urban architecture, serves as a canvas for an exquisite display of potted greenery. Each plant, carefully selected and placed, contributes to a symphony of textures, colors, and forms that delight the senses. The gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze greets us, as if nature itself is whispering its secrets. Sunlight dapples through the canopy, casting intricate shadows on the weathered stone pavers below. This interplay of light and shadow adds depth and dimension to the space, creating an ever-changing tableau throughout the day. Surrounding the fiddle-leaf fig, collection of pothos cascades from elevated planters, their heart-shaped leaves tumbling down in graceful curtains of green. These trailing vines soften the rigid lines of the courtyard's architecture, blurring the boundaries between the built environment and the natural world. Pothos, with their ability to purify the air and thrive in various light conditions. Are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also contribute to a healthier living space. Nestled among the larger specimens, Buster of Succulents adds a touch of sculptural elegance to the scene. Their fleshy leaves, arranged in perfect rosettes, showcase nature's geometric precision. The subtle variations in hue, from soft sage to deep emerald, create a captivating color palette that draws the eye and invites closer inspection. These drought-tolerant plants serve as a testament to the resilience of nature. Arriving with minimal care while adding visual interest to the landscape. A collection of ferns occupies a shaded corner of the courtyard, their delicate fronds unfurling in a mesmerizing display of fractal beauty. Interspersed throughout the courtyard, an array of ornamental grasses sways gently in the breeze. Their slender blades catch the light, creating a shimmering effect that adds a dynamic quality to the otherwise static elements of the landscape. The grass's gentle movement introduces a kinetic element to the composition, evoking the feeling of a natural meadow within the confines of the urban environment. A striking bird of paradise plant stands tall, its distinctive orange and blue flowers resembling exotic birds in mid-flight. This tropical beauty serves as a bold exclamation point in the landscape, its dramatic form and vibrant colors providing a stark contrast to the predominantly green palette. Climbing up the courtyard walls, a meticulously trained jasmine vine weaves its way through a custom-designed trellis. As evening approaches, the jasmine's delicate white flowers unfurl, releasing their intoxicating fragrance into the air. This olfactory element adds another layer of sensory experience to the landscape. Demonstrating how a well-designed green space can engage all of our senses. In one corner, a collection of herbs thrives in a series of terracotta pots. The varied textures and shades of green found in basil, thyme, rosemary, and mint create a visually appealing vignette while also serving a practical purpose. These culinary herbs not only add visual interest, but also provide a convenient source of fresh flavors for the kitchen. illustrating the potential for beauty and functionality to coexist in landscape design. Nestled among the larger plants, a collection of air plants adds an element of whimsy to the landscape. These rootless wonders, suspended in glass globes or perched on driftwood, seem to defy gravity as they thrive on nothing more than air and occasional misting. Their otherworldly appearance serves as a reminder of the incredible diversity found in the plant kingdom. Carefully pruned bonsai tree, its miniature form a testament to years of patient cultivation, occupies a place of honor on a custom-built pedestal. This living work of art exemplifies the intersection of horticulture and sculpture, demonstrating how human intervention can shape nature into forms of exquisite beauty. In another corner, a group of bromeliads creates a vibrant tropical tableau. Their rosettes of colorful foliage, ranging from deep purples to bright reds, add splashes of bold color to the predominantly green palette. The bromeliad's unique form, with water collecting centers that support their own miniature ecosystems. Serves as a fascinating example of nature's ingenuity. Collection of orchids, their delicate blooms perched atop slender stems. Brings an air of sophistication to the courtyard. These elegant flowers, with their intricate patterns and subtle colorations, exemplify nature's capacity for creating objects of sublime beauty. The orchid's presence elevates the entire composition, adding a touch of refinement to the lush greenery that surrounds them. Suspended from the courtyard's pergola, a series of hanging baskets overflow with a cascading array of plants. Fuchsias, trailing petunias, and ivy geraniums create a living canopy overhead, their blooms and foliage dancing in the gentle breeze. A row of citrus trees and oversized planters lines one side of the courtyard. Their glossy leaves and fragrant blossoms promising future harvests of lemons, limes, and oranges. These fruit-bearing plants not only add visual interest, but also provide a tangible connection to the cycles of nature. Reminding us of the rewards that come from nurturing and tending to our green spaces. In the center of the courtyard, a small water feature provides a soothing soundtrack of gentle splashes and burbles. Water lilies and floating plants adorn the surface, while submerged aquatic plants help maintain the ecological balance of this miniature aquatic ecosystem. presence of water not only adds another sensory dimension to the landscape, but also attracts beneficial insects and birds, further enhancing the biodiversity of the space. Collection of variegated plants adds visual interest through their unique leaf patterns. The striking white and green leaves of a variegated rubber plant stand out against the solid green backdrop. While the marbled foliage of a caladium creates an almost painterly effect. These plants demonstrate how variations in leaf color and pattern can be used to create focal points and add depth to the overall composition. Tucked away in a quiet nook, a collection of shade-loving plants thrives in the dappled light. Hostas, with their broad textured leaves, create a lush ground cover. While the delicate flowers of impatiens add pops of color to the shadowy recesses. This vignette showcases the importance of understanding and working with the microclimates present within a single landscape. carefully curated collection of cacti and other desert plants occupies a sun-drenched corner of the courtyard. Their sculptural forms and unique adaptations to arid conditions provide a striking contrast to the lush foliage that dominates the rest of the space. This juxtaposition of different plant communities within a single landscape demonstrates the incredible diversity of the plant kingdom and the potential for creating visually compelling compositions by combining seemingly disparate elements. An espaliered fruit tree, its branches trained into an intricate pattern against a sun-warmed wall, serves as both a source of fresh fruit and a living work of art. This centuries-old horticultural technique showcases the potential for blending form and function in landscape design. Creating a feature that is both beautiful and productive. In a sunny spot, a butterfly garden attracts a variety of pollinators with its colorful blooms and nectar-rich flowers. The sight of butterflies and bees flitting from flower to flower adds a dynamic element to the landscape, bringing the space to life with their movements and reminding us of the important role these creatures play in maintaining healthy ecosystems. A living wall covered in a tapestry of ferns, mosses, and small flowering plants transforms one of the courtyard's vertical surfaces into a lush green canvas. As the day progresses, the changing light transforms the courtyard, highlighting different aspects of the landscape. The morning sun casts long shadows and illuminates dewdrops on leaves, creating a magical, ethereal atmosphere. As noon approaches, the bright overhead light brings out the vibrant colors and intricate textures of the foliage. In the late afternoon, the golden hour bathes the courtyard in warm, honey-colored light, creating a cozy and inviting ambiance. The careful selection and placement of plants with varying heights and growth habits create a sense of depth and dimension within the courtyard. The use of containers and raised beds throughout the courtyard not only adds visual interest through varying heights and textures, but also provides practical benefits. These elevated planting areas improve drainage, allow for better soil control, and make gardening more accessible for those with limited mobility. Courtyard's design takes into account the changing seasons, ensuring year-round interest. Spring flowering bulbs emerge early in the year, followed by the lush growth and vibrant blooms of summer. As autumn approaches, ornamental grasses and late-blooming perennials take center stage, while evergreen specimens provide structure and color throughout the winter months. The courtyard demonstrates the importance of plant selection in creating a successful landscape. Each specimen has been chosen not only for its individual beauty, but also for its ability to thrive in the specific microclimate of the space. This thoughtful curation ensures a healthy, vibrant garden that requires minimal intervention to maintain its beauty. Throughout the courtyard, we see examples of how plants can be used to solve design challenges. Tall grasses provide privacy screening, dense shrubs block unsightly views, and ground covers prevent soil erosion on sloped areas. This problem-solving approach to planting showcases the versatility and functionality of green spaces. The courtyard's design also considers the sensory experience beyond the visual. Fragrant plants are strategically placed near seating areas and pathways, allowing their scents to be fully appreciated. Plants with interesting textures invite touch, while those that rustle in the breeze add an auditory dimension to the garden experience. By carefully selecting the right plants, placing them in the right spots, using stylish containers, and maintaining and caring for the plants. You too can create a beautiful and tranquil green space in your own backyard. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of green potted plants. If you're new here, consider subscribing to Concept with Justin for more inspiring content on garden design, landscaping, and the beauty of nature.